Hey there, welcome to Coffee with Dakota, where I answer all of your questions. And today we have a question from Annelies, and Annelies says, thank you for asking this question. The first thing that came to my mind is to learn more about telepathic with animals, or this can be also with spirits or people who have passed away, to learn how I can be more in tune, how I can open this channel. I have been meditating the last 20 years and had many telepathic connections with people. I would like to be able to have more easy access. I hope my English mistakes are not too big and you're kind of able to understand my question. Thank you and enjoy the moment. Shalom. May you be in peace with yours in and outside surroundings. Annelies, that is so beautiful. And your English is fabulous. So how to connect with animals, which you just saw a couple behind me when I was hiding behind the tree right there, and also with spirits and a connection in general. For me, this environment is just absolutely conducive to connecting with all of these creatures and to connect with your higher self, to connect with spirit, source, and those who have passed on. When you're in nature, there's something very magical that happens. You really start to shed the ego a little bit more, and you're able to really sink into what it means to be a spiritual being. Because this environment, there is no ego. There's no ego in nature. And when you're in this, you're being fed by the trees and Mother Earth and the soil, the rocks. You know, everything has a specific energy that is that opens our channels. When you don't have that outside influence of modern technology, people with their egos, our cement cities, things like that, when you're not clouded by those things, then what's left when you're out here is pure spirit. And it gives you that opportunity to really listen in a way that we don't always have our ears open. When I'm out here, I am constantly kind of scanning nature because, one, it's just so fascinating to see. And two, because I know that my guides speak to me when I'm in this environment. You know, I may see something out of the corner of my eye. It might be an animal, a bird. There might be, a shape of a rock or something. And it all feeds into that communicative layer that I have with my guides. So for me, it's a very powerful place to be. I am fortunate enough to live in a place where I am surrounded by this all the time. And, not a lot of people, especially in these days and time, there's so many people who are living in cities and don't have access to nature like this. It's really quite frightening how little people have connection to nature anymore. But I would suggest that wherever you are in your area, to find a place, even if it's a park within your city, to go and start getting to know that area, get to know intimately and well. And that way, when you're out there, you can begin to see the changes that are happening in that environment. And when you witness that, you can really begin to appreciate the subtle power that nature has. When I first moved to this property, I had all good intentions that I would create our creek to flow in such a beautiful and whatever way, and I would go down there and I'd position all the rocks and everything, and then the first storm would come and it would just totally have its own mind. And that was a good lesson for me to learn to just step back and let nature do its thing and be the gentle observer of it. And when I can gently observe it, now I gently observe the creek, and I can tell all the new little channels that have been formed and what that might even say to me, So take that, and I hope it helps some, Annelies, and really spend a lot of time outside. Do your meditating outside if you don't already. And, lay on the earth with all of your chakras laying on Mother Earth and feel that energy vibrating beneath you. Okay? All right. Thanks for your question. And I look forward to hearing from you again. Okay. Bye. I'm going to go get that deer.